Hello, and welcome to this PMF video, which will explain how PMF works with percents and ratios. This overview will cover a metrics topic. When considering how to design a metric, you will often need to have KPIs that represent percents or ratios. For example, you might have a metric that displays a profit margin. If you have ever tried to add up percents or ratios, you might have noticed that it is not possible to accurately add up percent or other ratio type metrics through simple addition. That's because adding up or aggregating percents or ratios is not as simple as aggregating simpler numbers. Let's say we are measuring sales, cost of goods, and profit for the first quarter. And then we want to calculate the profit margin for two places, let's say New York and St. Louis, and aggregate them so we can see total margin for the US. For sales, you might have taken in $100K from New York and $200K from St. Louis. For cost of goods, you might have spent $85K for New York and $160K for St. Louis. And you would subtract cost of goods from sales to get profit. So you would have profit as $15K for New York and $40K for St. Louis. So New York's profit margin comes out to 15%, and St. Louis's profit margin is 20%. But what about the total profit margin? 35%? No, it is not 35%. It's somewhere between 15 and 20% though, right? So how would we get the right number? To get the right number, we would need to take the total for the profits and the total for the sales first, then divide the result. PMF makes it easy to make sure those percents add up correctly using its ability to do percent and ratio aggregation. Percent and ratio aggregation first separate the numerator and denominator components for each individual measure. At extraction time, it adds them up separately and then divides them. This results in numbers that are accurate and properly weighted. To work with percent or ratio aggregation, go to the Measure panel. You'll find it on the Manage page. Click the Controls tab and click the Aggregation Method drop-down menu to the available options. Let's choose Percentage. Now, when we go to the Data Points tab, you see that there is a numerator and denominator column where you can assign each value. Here's where to go for more information.